Denise, Todd, there's this thing called Roundup. I think we should buy this company out. They only want $62.5 billion. Want to buy it? What do you think?
Well, I'm looking at it here, and they got a lot of people. I just used Roundup last weekend at my house. So, yeah, everybody uses it. I think that's a good buy. A lot of people love that product.
What about you, Denise? Think we should buy this thing?
No.
Well,
why not?
Let's buy it. Let's buy it, Todd.
All right.
Let's buy it. 2-1 vote. This lady over here, she never knows what's going on, so we're going to go ourselves. Just because they email all about her, we're going to buy this thing.
I know you just sent the check over, so we're here, but we did fail to consider that maybe if something ever went wrong with the product, each one of those millions of users could be a potential plaintiff. But I'm sure that'll never happen.
$3 billion in 3 lawsuits are the verdicts so far. Now they have over 13,000 lawsuits against Bayer for the Roundup case that they're claiming. Again, this is expert battles claiming that is linked to people getting cancer. Bayer argues that they have over 800 different tests that show, or approximately 800 rigorous studies that were submitted that say that it does not cause cancer, that it's safe when used as directed, quote. And then, of course, the plaintiff's bar is saying the opposite, and these suits are flying off the
there's
shelf.
So many. I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
And you sit there and you think, okay, Bayer, you decided to buy Monsanto. We get that. But what's in your contract that's going to allow you to recover money from Monsanto for all of these lawsuits? I'd be so curious to see that purchase and sell agreement.
Yeah, because having been involved in a few purchases of primarily radio properties, there's a cutoff date. All liabilities incurred before this date are yours. All of them incurred afterward are mine.
That's
isn't that what you put in a contract?
No, that's true. A lot of times they'll just buy the assets, or you just buy the assets. You don't buy the liabilities. But since acquiring Monsanto, which owns Roundup, Bayer's stock prices have lost half their value. Half. Now, if you understand the value of Bayer, one of the biggest companies in the world, it's a European. I didn't realize it's based out of France or Europe somewhere, but it has lost
Germany.
Germany. Okay, half of its value. That's trillions probably of dollars, or billions.
Billions at least. And I don't know the answer to this question. Was Monsanto a publicly held company or privately held company prior to the purchase?
I don't know.
Because the thing that's interesting, if it was a publicly held company and Bayer purchases it and it's a subsidiary, then it's still publicly held. And I get the stock price for Monsanto dropping as an asset of Bayer, but we're talking about Bayer's stock price coming. I mean, that's the equivalent of, let's say you rent your apartment building to an unsavory person. Now, are you able to get for that specific apartment in the future go down, or does that bring down the whole value of the building and the block? And that's what's happening.
Yes, it has.
Yikes!
So we're going to follow this as these lawsuits are going to be going forth. We're going to follow up with this.
Bayer is on the Euro Stock 500 market index and was before. It's been there since World War II.
Well, Bayer we know. Monsanto, it's not so clear. Because
they had shell companies. They had different companies
right.
as they went along. So Monsanto, as an entity as we know
it
now,
is a publicly traded American and multinational company.
Right.
Okay.
And I see the stock price dropping for Bayer if the shareholders are going. This all hypothetical. It's just speculation on my part. But if the shareholders are going, if you guys couldn't see the liability that exists in picking up Monsanto with that, I don't know if I want to invest in that kind of decision making.